Hello out there, lords and ladies. Welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite liege lord from Jersey. That's me, the Godless Gamer, welcoming you to episode 26 of my Game of Thrones series. A lot of things that I would like to talk about just to start here. To begin, we're going to start by talking about you guys. That's right, my viewers. I need to give you a shout out because my channel's actually doing pretty well. The series in particular is really doing well and performing well. And that has nothing to do with me, that has everything to do with you. So thank you guys for watching my content, obviously enjoying it. Been getting a lot of subs recently as well. I made an announcement on New Year's that we were trying to get to 1,300 subs, and we are racing there. I can't even believe how fast we're getting there. I've been getting so many subs recently, so big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. I need to thank you, because you guys are the ones that are making this content possible. I enjoy making this content. I can play video games anytime I want. I can play this game whenever I want, but I'm choosing to play it with you guys, and you guys seem really to enjoy the content. So thank you for your support, everyone. We're gonna jump right into this. Let's hit continue. We're having some fun. Another new picture. I haven't seen this picture yet. Look, this is obviously Jon brooding in the corner. Nice. So, we do have a lot to talk about, just as far as the game goes. We are kind of in a situation that I'm feeling rushed. Time isn't on my side for what I want to do here. If you guys recall, we've been trying to keep our eyes on this guy who's the king of the Stormlands. I'm trying to get a dynasty member on the throne of the Stormlands. He did have a son, but I'm getting a little impatient. He needs to have another one before I can try to get a dynasty member on the throne the way we like to, by doing a matrilineal marriage. So this option is kind of off the table. I'm losing my patience. We're not going to have any more well, we could have some more kids. I might have another daughter. My wife is 43, so we have 3 more years. But I would prefer to have a really good son as opposed to a daughter, so I'm kind of looking at the 2 daughters that I have, and I want to use them in the best way that I want to use them. It sounds so messed up. But yeah, I want to use one of my daughters. I was taking a look around between the episodes, and I realized this cadet branch that's on the throne of Dorne, one of my cadet branches, Fairgrave of Sunshield, is going to lose its position. The current ruler of Dorne is in a patrilineal marriage with her husband, so the future ruler of Dorne is somebody that's not in my dynasty. So that's not good. But we can try to get a Fairgrave back on the throne by doing something, which is this. The heir to Dorne, who's not in my dynasty, he has a second son that's not married yet, and I have a daughter just about his age. So we're going to arrange a marriage between the future ruler of Dorne and one of my daughters, or the second son. We have to get some murders done, and that's another reason why time is not on my side here, because his brother, the actual future ruler of Dorne, who we have to murder, he's married to somebody, and she is 16, so they're going to start having kids. Once they start having kids, it's going to complicate all of this. So I have to murder this guy soon. I'm at a reasonable age. I typically like to wait to do murders until I'm older, but I want to get this dynasty member on the throne of Dorne, and I see my opportunity, so I'm seizing it now. We're also in the intrigue lifestyle, and we're going to get the 2 perks that help us do murders, so we should time it just about right where we get both of these perks, and we can immediately start that murder scheme. I have the guy pinned. This guy. So he's pinned. We have to murder him soon, but in the meantime, we have to arrange this marriage before his second son gets married to somebody else. Some random AI person. So we're going to do a matrilineal marriage. Here we go. He will accept. Second son. Send proposal. Let's get our 2 perks. My Castellan is in intrigue, and he's helping, or she, sorry, is helping me get to my perks faster. We're just about to get our next one, so we'll get swift execution almost immediately, and then we'll get a job done right. I really want to get both of them. I don't want to settle for just one. We have to wait till we get both of them. I want this murder to succeed. So, long story short, guys, we got some murdering to do. We're also in the middle of fabricating a hook against that guy that we're trying to get a Valyrian Steel sword from. I'm hoping that he accepts. Well, he's going to accept once we get the hook. I'm just hoping we get the hook. The odds are really good. 90% chance that it succeeds. The Dynasty head change, but that's not real. Game's lying to us. Look at the Dynasty head back. Speaking of being the Dynasty head, we're going to get our next legacy soon, probably this episode. Not too far in the future. And we're going to grab Studious Youth. My youngest sons, my two youngest sons, who are the best sons that I've got right now. I'm raising both of them. Oh, not this one. These two. I'm raising both of them. And if once we get that Dynasty legacy... Sorry here, guys, I'm trying to rush through all of this because I really want to start playing, but once we get Studious Youth, Dynasty members get better educations. So this is going to help the sons that I'm raising. And he discovered the scheme. I just realized that because I was ignoring the window, but he just discovered the fabrication. We're going to keep trying to do it. We're going to keep trying to do it. My spy master wasn't on support schemes. Oh, I guess it's because I was so confident that I didn't think I would need it. But now we do. If he finds out that it's me, I don't care. We're getting his Valyrian Steel sword. Another thing that I did between the episodes here, as you can see here, I hired some spies. I found 3 spies in Dorne. So I want to get some hooks on people in the court of Dorne, so when I start that murder scheme, maybe I can hire some agents using those hooks. So we're trying to think 2 or 3 steps ahead here, guys. Because time is of the essence, I really needed to think things out in the future here, so that's our plan. The rest of things... Uh-oh. Is this affecting my scheme? Is it failing? A dark night can truly make the shadows in my castle's hallways come alive. The perceived risk for unsanctioned visitors rise even higher for every unguarded corner spotted. If I alone can see this many faults, imagine what more people with similar perspective could do. Casterly Rock gains improved defenses. No one would dare attack Casterly Rock, so I don't need this. I lose 300 gold, but what am I getting? Is this going to help my scheme success at all? No. So they can get married now. Send that proposal. Don't you two get pregnant. I can't afford them to have sons. We need to get these 2 murder perks before they have kids. He's chaste, so I do have that in my favor. They're both heterosexual, so that's not in my favor. So this is what you should do. Lorella, an expert in the discreet arts, has been all over my castle, scaring both servant and courtier alike when emerging from the darkest of corners. Huddled around her notes, a detailed plan for increased security is slowly taking form. I'm getting some lifestyle experience. And she leaves. Okay. We can't fight any wars, unfortunately. We're waiting for 2 truces to end, so I'm kind of using this opportunity between the wars to kind of take a breath and focus on my scheming. Getting some schemes done. And my Realm Priest will keep fabricating claims. I do have a duchy here that I can fight. I take that back. We could fight a war, but I'm not in a rush to get this. I would be taking the duchy capital immediately, and I would be forced to create a duke immediately. And I want some of my sons to be landed, but they're not old enough yet. This one's only 11. So I'm gonna put off this conquest. Just for a bit. We're focused on murdering people. And fabricating hooks against people. There we go. I don't have enough time to go all the way down to Scheme, or we're just going to settle for these two. None of these other ones help. I'm going to go under my domain limit temporarily, just to get my wife's help with this scheme. Probably should have done that from the beginning, but we're doing it now. We'll stay over our domain for not that long. In our latest correspondence, my vassal, Lord Attain, made a mention in passing about the administration of his realm. I did not know he was also interested in the subject. These letters are supposed to be strictly diplomatic in their nature, but of course they sometimes dip into more personal topics. One of my vassals and I are kind of getting along. That's good. We haven't had to deal with any factions recently. Lady Fiona's lover. We just got a hook against the current ruler of Dorne. Does that help me? She's not going to try to help me murder her grandson. I don't think I could try to get her, but I'll take the hook. I'll take it. It's a lover secret. Who's her lover? She's incapable, so she can't even have children. I'll take it. Who knows? Maybe she will help me murder her grandson. I'm going to take a little bit of stress. This is her lover. Just one of her courtiers. Two more years until my wife can't get pregnant anymore. Don't even think about it. Don't even look at each other. So we are finding secrets quickly. That's because we have these 3 spies, so we're getting fed a lot of secrets. So her Keeper of the Cells, who's actually, funnily enough, the Keeper of the Cells actually protects you from hostile schemes, but we can... she's... Would she... I don't know. Maybe she'll help us murder somebody. We'll find out. We got a strong hook on him, and it's only going to cost us some opinion and 150 prestige, which is worth it. Strong hook. I'll save up 1,215. You can't afford the price currently. Alright, so we got what we wanted. Let's hope he sells it to us. So my wife can go back to managing my domain. I need to remember to teach my 2 sons that I'm the guardian of. I need to remember to teach them High Valyrian too. Is this her sister, Princess Eleanor of Dorne? It's her sister. We're getting a lot of hooks on people. And each time that I try to get a hook, I stress out a little bit because I'm just. Just is kind of getting in my way right now. But I need to try to get some. We'll do a stress relieving event. Our next hunt is not going to cost anything. We just got that event. No, I need this hook. I'm not modifying his contract. I need that hook for other things. Let's go on this hunt. In the meantime. This free hunt. So I can max out all the different aspects of the hunt, and it still costs me nothing. Recreation. Once I get a little bit of stress relief, I have to blackmail that keeper of the cells. I haven't done that yet. We got the secret. We just didn't blackmail them yet. Your spy master has come to me with grave news. Somebody's trying to murder my knight. Oh, the ruler of the Iron Islands, the Lord Paramount of the Iron Islands, is trying to kill my knight for some reason. He abandoned the scheme. My son can squire for this guy? Sure. You gain fresh air and exercise for 5 years, a huge health boost. Me and my wife are gonna bang. As if we haven't been banging enough as it is, she's throwing herself at me. Yeah, screw this stag. Let's bang. Get pregnant. Please get pregnant. Are we banging again? We're banging again. Another moment alone. Bang. Get pregnant. Please get pregnant. Some stress relief, learning challenge, 100% success chance. He botches the dressing, but the guy loses the trait wounded. Oh, he just got disfigured. That's how you do it. My other daughter just came of age. She's gonna be a little old. He just had a daughter. He didn't have a second son yet. So I got this daughter married off. I have one more, and it's up to me how I want to utilize her. Do I want to utilize her internally and get her a matrilineal marriage, bring in like a good knight or something with some really good inheritable traits, and just start creating more dynasty members that I can land, you know? More dynasty members that I can make knights or land, that kind of stuff. I'm going to have plenty of people to land when all my sons start growing up. I don't need any alliances. We haven't needed an alliance. I can't even remember the last time we needed an alliance, or we asked one of our allies to help us. And And since we have dynasty members on the thrones of other kingdoms, since we're the dynasty head, we can use renown, spend renown, to call people into wars if we needed. Like, it's a fallback. It's like a, you know, it's like an ace in the hole, you know what I mean? Alright, it's like something that's in our pocket. We don't necessarily need an alliance. So I'm convincing myself slowly that we're going to do something internally with my daughter. We'll get her married to somebody with some traits that she doesn't have. Like a knight with Herculean. Something like that. So even though we banged twice, my wife and I didn't get pregnant again. This is her last year. So what we've been working so hard to try to do, the strengthened bloodline decision, we have to wait another generation. We need 1,200 gold to see if we can buy the... sword. Where's that Keeper of the Cells lady? Is this the one? No, she's just the courtier. This is her. This woman is a cannibal. That's a strong hook. I'm getting this. Let's take another look. Nope, still not getting pregnant. We can listen to grovelers. We're halfway to our next perk. Let's deal with the grovelers while I have the patience. I still have a little bit of patience for them, so let's bring them in. Some baron loses his opinion of me? I don't give a crap. Intrigue challenge. I can get some lifestyle experience. You gain Master of Intrigue. This character will find it easier to invite agents into their schemes. Am I thinking long-term or am I thinking short-term? Long-term, this one is so much better. I gain 300 gold instantly and I gain tax assessor for 20 years. Vassal taxes plus 25%. I would be passing up some money, or do I want to take the short-term route? Which there's a risk that I could fail on top of it too. It's not 100%, so I'd be taking a risk here. But I would get Master of Intrigue, so it'll make the murder easy. Ooh, guys. This groveling session. Interesting groveling session. And this is permanent. It's not... There's no time limit on this Master of Intrigue. I gain this permanently for the rest of my life. Money killing people. Money killing people. Ooh. Forgive me, lords and ladies, like, this is a legitimate... like, a legitimate conundrum here. With my luck, we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna fail. And I will be so angry. How much do my wifey help? I need you, wifey. 99. Thank you. This is why your wife is, like, the most important counselor. You know, quote unquote. She's technically not on your council, but she is a powerful... She is so important. She's gonna make this happen. Yes. I think we went with the right choice there, guys. Wow, yes. Join my court, please. 24 prowess. I'll spend some money to get him. All my knights lose some opinion of me for a little bit, but that's okay. I would have considered it, but he doesn't deserve her. She needs somebody with traits. He doesn't have any. He's 25. He's a little too old for her too. Somebody with good skills. Is this girl heir to anything? No, she's deep in the line of succession, so there's no chance that she's gonna inherit anything. She's 13. Ugh. They're the same age. Alright, that's fine. She's pregnant already. She's already pregnant, so she's already... Do I honestly care? She's a genius. Do I care? She's going to be bringing some child who might have a genius trait. But that means she's a fornicator. Or that she has a secret already. Oh, we already know. It's already known. Wow, why is this taking me so long, guys? Jesus. I don't care. My business here is done. Interesting. Interesting groveling session. Where are you, Mr. 24 Prowess? I can modify contracts? Oh yeah, the, Oh no, somebody else. His contract is okay. 1,200 gold. So one of my spies was discovered. This guy's intimidated by me. What are the odds of... Oh, the 100% that we can imprison him. He is a criminal. And I can get this hook, and I can modify his contract and get title revocation out. I'm doing it. These are powerful people. These are dukes. He's my rival now. Well, too bad. And we'll immediately try to sway him now, get rid of that rivalry. He's still intimidated by me, which offers a layer of protection. He's a little less likely to scheme against me. And let's challenge... Nope, he won't do it. He would do a wager on money. I'm trying to save money right now. I'm noticing we just got something. One of my dukes is getting some land in the Riverlands. And if we ever want to start... This is thinking way ahead, but if we ever want to start fighting the Riverlands, we have a realm... We have a piece of our realm inside there, so I can fabricate claims from the inside of the Riverlands. And then just slowly spiral out and start conquering it like that. So we can... Riverlands is probably going to be one of our targets in the future. Not too far. We're still working on the Iron Islands and the Crown Lands, so... Almost to our next perk. I really want this guy to sell me the sword. Please sell me the sword, man. I'm gonna hire a Sworn Shield. He's honest and brave. This is the guy that has the guy that we just brought in. I'll make him my Sworn Shield. We do have a rival right now, so let's err on the side of caution and get somebody to protect us. I don't think I don't have to go overboard and get like a food taster and all of that. We'll just go with the bodyguard. Here we go. Let's try to buy this sword. Please. Please sell me the stupid sword. We got ourselves a Valyrian Steel sword. He's gonna sell it to us. 1,215 gold, and we're gonna grab Tranquility. Yes. Gimme that. Ladies and gentlemen, lords and ladies, we have a Valyrian Steel sword in our dynasty, or in our house. We own one. It's pretty cool looking, like like a black blade. I like, what is this, like an amethyst? Purple? You know, that kind of goes with our, well, I know it's just I know it's just the generic picture here, but I guess the stone goes with the color of our realm, purple, you know? So that works. I like it. What to do with Jaime's sword? What to do with it? I feel like it would be a waste giving it to a knight. I should keep it in the family, I guess. Give it to one of my sons. I'm giving this son a martial education. He's zealous and content. I'm giving it to this son. I'm in a really happy mood that we just got that sword. So I'm going to give it to this son. Job done right. The job better be done right. We need it to be done right. Now, I did mention that we are a little youngish for me to be committing murders, and our health is good. So we are probably going to live for quite a bit longer. So that's even more of a reason for this to not fail. But here you go, see? There's a new ruler on the throne of Dorne, and it's not my dynasty member. His wife is pregnant. She needs to have a daughter. Is this male preference succession laws? Male preference. Crap. 7 months. We need to hope she has a girl. Please have a girl. It's a girl. So that didn't mess up the line of succession. Now, just to explain, people who might not be who might not understand why that was such a good thing. All right, let's go over it quickly, very quickly. He's the current heir. So if he had a grandson, or if he had a grandson to this guy, that son, even if I murdered him, his son would become the next in line of succession and kick out his brother. But since they had a daughter, the brother is the next in line. The line of succession, we could see it right here in front of us. She's further down. This kid is further ahead. But this is what we want to see. Him and then him. So we can still murder him. We're doing it now. Before he gets busy with his wife again and they have a son. 95% success chance. And my spy master isn't even on disrupt schemes. We're gonna put her on it anyway. And we'll put my wife on court intrigue just to add that little bit extra. I don't even need any agents, and there's predicted 20. Agents are kind of loose ends. I would rather have fewer loose ends. If the scheme, the success chance drops at all significantly, then we'll utilize an agent, but we're not going to utilize any agents now. Oh my god, guys, this is going to work out. Let's be prepared that a feud will start between us and Dorne, because the last couple of times that I've done this, a feud starts even though I don't get discovered. Which is kind of weird, so let's be prepared for a rivalry with maybe this guy and maybe somebody else. A servant discreetly drops a package next to me. I yawn, barely enduring the woeful feast, and start opening it. Inside is a wooden plate awkwardly carved, depicting a rather flatteringly endowed man form bent into a seductive pose. I glance around the hall, stunned, only to see Arlen staring back at me. He grins, and his eyebrows start wiggling like frenzied caterpillars. Get some stress relief? We show it to the public. We show it to everybody. I gain 4 intrigue for 3 years. Nice, I'll take it. And some stress relief. That extra intrigue will help with my scheme. So things are going well, guys. I'm really happy with how this episode is turning out so far. Except that we didn't get a son. We didn't get another son. So this is for sure going to be my heir. They had a girl. See, my daughter and the future ruler are, you know, they're getting busy. They had a genius and hale daughter. I still can't get out of intrigue, but once we can, as soon as we can, we'll get out of intrigue. I'm going to get into the learning lifestyle. I want anatomical studies. I really, really want carefree. This will help us with the stress penalties that we're suffering currently. And I wouldn't mind getting know thyself, so we can be told when we should designate our heir. Can I teach my sons languages yet? No, but I can influence my heir's personality now. Both of them. I'll try to get them both to be temperate. And I have to decide my son's education. I don't want either of those. We haven't had a stewardship ruler in a couple of generations. We had a diplomacy ruler who got a diplomacy education, and our current one had a martial education. So let's get back to getting into stewardship, because if he gets stewardship, he can make a lot of money during his rule. And then my other son is pensive. I'll give him a learning education. Let's hope they both want to be temperate. Come on. Attaboy. Attaboy. Agent removed from scheme. Oh, there was somebody in my scheme that joined on their own free will. Still not willing to challenge me to a board game, but how much would a gift be? That's a little too expensive. We'll just keep trying to sway him. I just lost an artificer. And there's nobody around who's capable of being my artificer. I did notice that there was an armor inspiration here that I wasn't focused on because I wanted to save the money for the sword. I'll sponsor an inspiration next time we get one, if it's good. Nope, I need my wife on intrigue. There's no rush to get my daughter married. My stress isn't too bad. Let's try to get another hook on one of... Oh, no, we don't need agents. That was the purpose of getting these hooks. I don't need agents to help me. I'm down off my throne talking to this person. It better be good. A peddler in a cloak with dozens of baubles and knickknacks sewn into it rattles up to me. Sell your lies elsewhere. This is the only option that I get. So we just tell this lady to get out. Wasting my time. We're about to find out if this happens. This got done pretty quickly. One of my agents has acquired a viper. Very appropriate since we're trying to murder somebody in Dorne. So we're trying to kill him with a viper. I hope you're not afraid of snakes. 95% chance. And he's dead. I gained the trait murderer. It was exposed. Unfortunately, he died cursing my name. So we're a murderer. General, that's everybody. Everybody on the map just lost 15 opinion of me. Ouch. I don't care. Hold on. Yeah, I still don't care. But now all these people in Dorne hate me. The guy that's now the new heir, now he hates me, even though I just set him up to be the new ruler. But they are married, so it's too late. We want them to start having sons now. Because if something happens to him, the son will be next in line. So we need these two to get pregnant and have a son. I need to protect myself now. Protect me, Spy Master, please. And we are gonna temporarily... Yeah, at least I can get out of intrigue. Temporarily put our Castellan on... to help us with hostile scheme resistance. And we're gonna spend some money getting a food taster. This guy's brave. He can be my food taster. I guess he's my master of horse already. I don't trust these people to be my food taster. Food tasters are powerful agents in schemes against me, so I need this person to be trustworthy. He's a dishonorable villain. This character is somewhat dishonorable, is more likely to start hostile schemes, abuse their position, betray their friends and spouses. Yeah, not the best choice. I'm gonna do this guy. He's got 2 jobs. My cupbearer has to be somebody that I'm willing to let die, you know, because they can die from the poison themselves. This woman's okay, I guess. This fornicator. She's very compassionate. Much less willing to... Oh, no. They will almost never murder. Okay, so she's a good bet. Need to add layers of defense here just to protect ourselves. I'm losing courtiers left and right here. My daughter will be an excellent fool. Will she hate me for it? Yeah. Both of my daughters would be excellent fools. Which doesn't make any sense because they're both geniuses. One of my daughters can be my seneschal. They're in 2 separate places. He's all the way in Dorne, and she's in my court. He's in Sunspear. Only 10 minutes left. Can't... Let's get some... 6 months, 14 months until both of our wars, or both of our truces end. My son's 14. I guess it'll be safe to land him. I'm going to be creating a duchy with one of these wars. And there's a Liberty faction against me. And my vassals, for the most part, still love me, even though I'm a murderer. My courtiers are the same. So it's pretty much just going to be foreigners, foreign people that I don't know about, that are going to probably try to kill me. Another armor. She wants to make a shield. I don't want a shield. So I'm going to be usurping a duchy and giving the duchy title to my son here after this war. And we're going to be taking another duchy capital and a few more pieces of it. So I'm going to be creating 2 dukes after the war with the Iron Islands. I need 1 more claim. It's the Massey's Hook war that's gonna be next. We'll do that one first. Hopefully I'm not hopefully I can't be imprisoned by my liege lord. I'm really hoping, since I'm a murderer. I can't be imprisoned at all. I don't need any of these secrets anymore. So there's the spies, they don't really need to be there anymore. I don't really need them. Alright. I can't let you guys down and not get any conquest in this one. So we're gonna get some. We're gonna get a bunch, actually. It's just all gonna kind of happen at once. Massey's Hook, no allies. Liege Lord's traveling. But he's about to... Oh, no, he's leaving. He's leaving right now. Where's he going? Hope he's not coming to my realm to come kill me or something. Nope, he's going to a tournament. Now, in order for me to... We know about this, but in order for me to get this last piece, I have to fight the Vale. He better not bushwhack me here. Is he gonna get me? I thought I would have enough time. He got me. How much stress do I have? I need some stress relief. So he jumped us. We just lost that. Sorry, guys. I thought I spawned far enough back where that wouldn't happen, but it happened. Now he's gonna learn what pain really is. One of my bodyguards died. It's kind of overkill, but he made me mad. We're ready to fight the Iron Islands now. We got our next legacy. Next one's constant care, disease resistance for everybody in my dynasty. Fewer complications during pregnancy. Spouse opinion plus 10, that's nice too. I inherited some healing water. That's nice. I'm gonna give that to my son. I'm gonna give my son 2 things. This will help with his stress. I'll give him this feather too. I got a book that's about to rot. We just took some rotting book. I'm insulted. My heir is more likely to receive a good education thanks to my wife. My son's guardian died. He turned out really well. This is how he turned out while under the control of somebody that's not me. He got all of these good traits. I really like him. He needs a good guardian now. His education is not complete. My daughter? My daughter can raise my son? Sure. He's gonna become 16 in 2 seconds. There we go. Erston Sweet? How sweet? Have a taste. That's their motto. No thanks, you're hunchbacked and you're stuttering. Nobody wants to taste that. So he's already a... She was his guardian for 3 seconds. He got a skilled tactician. He's a skilled tactician. Not bad. Trained fighter. He could have done better there, too. And he's reckless. But he's a knight. Good for him. I think I am going to make him my knight. I'm going to allow him to be my knight. Oh, no, we're going to land him. We're going to land him. Alright, let's grab ourselves a useful perk here before we get out. Disrupt schemes effectiveness plus 50%. That'll protect us. Get into scholarship. We'll get to carefree and know thyself and all the typical ones that I normally get. We'll tell all these prisoners to get out. We'll fight one more war against the Iron Islands. And then we will wrap it up, Lords and Ladies, because that'll be a good place to end it. Really fun episode. Got ourselves our sword. We got the murder done. We got exposed as a murderer, but we'll deal with it. We'll be just fine. That faction is gone, so that's good. I'll keep swaying that guy, though. And we're still trying to get rid of this rival. Nobody is my squire. Are any of my sons old enough to be my squire now? Both of these kids are already squiring. Teaching my two youngest sons High Valyrian. My two youngest sons are the only ones left to make knights. I'll make my heir my squire when the time comes. How much stress do I have? I have none. I don't really need to relieve any. Alright, so I'm really hoping we don't get jumped again this time. He has 2 internal alliances. I could just spawn my army on a different island just to protect myself. But I don't want to have to spend money to set sail. Two, three, 4, 5 counties all at once. Oh, they mustered pretty quickly over here. See, I can call house members if I ever need to, using some renown. If I ever need an ally in a pinch. But I don't need them. Go fight a battle. She's pregnant. My daughter's pregnant. Let's see if they... And she just died. In front of my eyes. She died giving birth to a daughter. So that kind of all went to waste. Of course, it's stuff like this that happens at the end of the episode. Everything was going well. Everything was going just fine and dandy. And then now that we're about to wrap it up after this war, this happens to me right at the end. So all of our work was just kind of wasted. We just kind of became a murderer for pretty much nothing now. He's still the primary heir, but the next wife that he gets... The next wife that he gets, any children that they're going to have after that, are going to be non-dynasty members, and if they have a boy, that boy is going to take the... So, we just lost everything. It just didn't happen. He's not going to accept a matrilineal marriage with me. Unless... unless... I arrange a marriage between this kid and my daughter, matrilineal, and we murder him. She would have to wait quite a while for them to get married. And she's already 20. By the time he's 16, that's 11 years. She's going to be 31. So she's not going to have a lot of time to give him kids. But we're going to have to murder somebody else. Good thing I had that extra daughter. We just formed an alliance with the guy who knows I'm a murderer, and I killed his son. He knows this, and he's still willing to be my ally. So we have to get we have to get this kid on the throne now. Before this guy gets married and has a son. What a twist. Let's get this over with. Let's get it started. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna finish this by the end of the episode, unless we're lucky. We'll see how it goes. These little armies are standing on my war targets. We're just gonna have to push them all aside. After winning another game of Civace against myself, I can't help but think that perhaps my towering intellect could improve this game somewhat. Clergy opinion plus 10... Clergy opinion plus 5 for 10 years? I'll take any opinion gain where I can get it. Since I'm a murderer now. Let's hope this next guy doesn't die cursing my name. Let's hope he just dies and nobody cares. The spy master that was protecting me just died. So, forgive me, guys, if this turned out to be another longer episode, going pretty much 10 minutes over. Hope you guys don't mind. Gained a level of devotion. We buried the hatchet with somebody. There's some good news. Don't need to sway you anymore. Hostile scheme resistance minus 10%. Do we want to try to risk it? Yeah. He suspects something is off. He got extra vigilant. The odds are still as good as they can be. So no real effect. Fascination discovered. We only have one more innovation. Professional lances. And that's it. Did you see that? We like raced here and quickly got him before he took this. He was just about to take that. This should do it. Or not. Alright, while we're letting time go here, Oh, we're gonna find out. Did he get murdered? Look at that. Did you see that? We won the war at the same time that we assassinated this guy. I've covered my tracks well, so nobody knew about it. And then my war score just went back down again. Are you for real? Stop getting in my way, secrets. Alright, so while we're letting time go by here, I'm going to do my wrap-up stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. Very, very interesting episode, full of murders and ups and downs. Let's just fight the battle. I don't think fighting the battle is going to improve my war score at all. Why am I going to see? Yeah, I didn't think it would. Just another distraction. But anyway, yes, thank you, Lords and Ladies, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Keep the subs going. We are getting closer to our goal of 1,300 subs. We're getting there so quickly, which is amazing. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoy the next one. I'm going to have a lot on my hands here. I'm going to have a lot on my plate between the episodes. Very busy realm management phase. But I'll deal with it. There we go. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. I will give all of this away. Let me quickly see if I can usurp this title. Nope, I can't. I can't usurp the duchy title. I have to revoke my son's title and then re-land him again. So let's just get to work doing that. He'll forgive me. He already loves me. He's intimidated by me. But that's what we have to do. We'll retake this from my son, create the duchy title, and then give it to him. But that's the end, Lords and Ladies. I've got prisoners to deal with. I've got land to give away. I've got things to do between the episodes, so I'm gonna be very busy. But hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave your comments as well. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Episode 27 should be another fun one. Another great episode like this one was. But I hope to see you there. But until then, have a great one, Lords and Ladies. Great to see you.